Hello, it's time for the daily message. With Mercury going direct, and we still have Pluto, Neptune, and in retrograde, and Saturn going to retrograde, I really feel like we are working on some deep, personal, transformative shadow work. What is shadow work? Shadow work is the parts of ourselves that we don't let other people see, parts of ourselves that we don't even know, parts of ourselves that we don't like. It's integrating all of that into one being. And that is not erasing those parts of ourselves. It's loving them. It's accepting that they exist, accepting that none of us are either all good or all bad, that we're not perfect. We all have our darkness, and that darkness is not necessarily a bad thing. So, as I move forward with this little mini reading, I say take what resonates, what does not resonate, save for later. I have a lot of clients that come back to me and they tell me, hey Mandy, that reading you did the first time, it didn't resonate for me. I thought it was weird, it didn't make any sense, and then what you said happened word for word. And I was so grateful that I knew. So please, if it doesn't make sense to you and it doesn't fit, save it for later, because it just means that it may not have happened yet. Okay, so I pulled from my Embracing the Shadow Oracle deck because I felt like the focus today needed to be on shadow work. We have surrender to change. Resistance creates suffering. Flow with transformation rather than against it. Embracing uncertainty. Not knowing what's next is not failure, it's an opportunity for reinvention. Spiritual bypassing. Avoiding pain with positivity delays growth. Embrace the full spectrum of your emotions. And then I asked the tarot what needed to be heard, and I got the Ten of Pentacles. So before I go into this message, I just want to say that we are going to be okay. We are on the right path, and we are headed to our abundance, what we're manifesting, the legacy we're trying to leave behind. And also this card often reflects ancestors, so our ancestors have our back. So with that being said, future tripping. Future tripping is something that we all do when we're going through change and we don't know what to expect, we don't know what's happening, and we have to remember that the only thing constant in life is change. Things are going to change. Things are going to get ripped out from under your feet. Especially, we just had this Mercury retrograde, and it was a doozy for many people. And many people closed out old cycles, and now they're opening new ones. And that's scary. Not knowing what's ahead, not knowing where you're going to land. But you have to trust in your ancestors and source. Whatever you believe in is going to take care of you. You have survived 100% of your worst days. Spiritual bypassing is very important because many people I see, like in the witch groups and stuff, are always casting, what spell can I cast to not go through this pain? Pain is a part of the process. Healing is painful. When you break a bone, that doesn't feel good, does it? And you have to heal, you have to go through physical therapy, it's very painful. But if you didn't go through it, the pain would be worse because it wouldn't heal properly. So think about that. When injuries don't heal properly, they cause what? More pain. So that's the same thing for emotional pain too. And we can't, and that may be part of the reason why some of us are fighting change and trying to find comfort in outcomes. I've been hearing a lot of messages about not being attached to specific outcomes, and I have to tell you that there's reasonable expectations, and then there's expectations that we create that cause us to be disappointed. The less expectations you have for the way things are going to be, the less disappointed you're going to be in the end, a lot happier you're going to be. Many religions talk about this, actually. So please, just go with the flow. I know how hard it is to let go, but just go with the flow, put one foot in front of the other. See, that guy's putting one foot in the direction that he wants to go. And I have to tell you how important that is. That when you decide that you want to do something, don't just talk about it, take a step in the direction. One little step is often all the universe requires. So with that being said, I don't have, you know what, I'm not going to do that because I don't have a tripod. I got to get a tripod. But that ends the message for today. Just know that what you're trying to manifest is coming. You're there. That's the path you're on. You're on the right path. Even if you can't see the destination, just have faith. Just trust in the universe. Have a blessed day, and I hope you have a good weekend.